Welcome back, folks. What's good? Chris from SoundFreqs here again. I just want to share a quick modulation tip for our Native Instruments Massive patch called Deep Impact. It's part of our SFX Volume 2 collection. Grab that from us or over at loopmasters.com. And of course, this is an impact patch. But what I want to show you is how to manage just a couple of the macro controls to achieve some really cool modulation effects after you've already triggered the initial impact sound. And that's how these guys that are really influential in Hollywood, like Hans Zimmer, achieve some fantastic effects that continue to draw the listener in even after the initial impact has been made. So this is what our sound sounds like completely stripped. Okay, there's really not much going on there. When you open it up yourself, these macro controls are going to be dialed into different values, okay, and it's going to sound quite a bit different. I just wanted to strip everything away so you could hear exactly what was happening. Now I just want to show you how to make, just like a basic, big impact, kind of gritty sound. We'll bring down our cutoff just a bit, add some reverb, some clipping. We'll drive this sound just a little bit, and of course we'll want to give it a fair amount of feedback. See what that sounds like? Alright, so it is pretty cool. Now you can hear there that when we continued to sustain the note after we triggered the impact, there is some synth happening, some rumbling under there. And what we can do is use that to our advantage and expose it in some really neat modulation sweeps. So let's do that. Let's bring our cutoff down just a hair, and let's go for some Hans Zimmer effect here. He's usually a pretty big reverb guy. We'll put our clipper up a bit more, maybe just a touch more feedback, shape our sound just a little bit, turn up our drive. See what this sounds like? Okay, that's fairly Zimmer-esque. That's a little bit more like him. Now what we're going to do is pull this little modulation maneuver just by simply turning up macro number 5. And what this does is it forces some filter or some frequency modulation upon one of the filters that we have set up running here. So here we go. Okay, so we could definitely create a little bit sharper sound here and whatnot, but let's keep moving. Let's go for another one. Let's go for a little bit more of like a screaming effect here. So what we'll do is we'll bring up our filter modulation just a little bit to expose a little bit more of that gritty underlying synth that's in there. Let's turn up our shaping quite a bit more and get a completely different sound out of this right now. And this time we'll turn up our drive parameter instead of the FM parameter and see what happens. Here we go. Oh, we were really clipping there. I guess I must have bumped the volume knob at some point. Sorry about that. Anyway, those are just a couple of very quick modulation tips for you for the Deep Impact patch. Again, this is in the SFX Volume 2 collection for Native Instruments Massive from SoundFreqs. And grab it from us, grab it from loopmasters.com. Thanks for tuning in. As always, if you've found some cool things to do with one of our patches, share it with us. Shoot us a message through our website, any one of our various social profiles online. Leave a comment below. And always, remember, if you have a tutorial request or a specific sound request for an upcoming collection that we're producing, let us know. Let us know. That's how we figure out what we're going to make next. You let us know what you want, we make it. All right, folks, thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you again very soon. Cheers.